am getting all kinds of treats this morning. Are they not the cutest or not? What's up, FOA Squad? I'm Anthony, and welcome to our channel, Life with Anthony. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Happy whatever day I get to post this video for you guys. I am now in Unadilla, Georgia at Camp Oz. I've been to this campground many times, and I've even shown you guys this campground a couple of times. I will be here for, by the time you guys see this video, probably 6 or 7 more days to go. And then I'll be heading to Ohio on June the 11th. It's going to be a 3-day road trip to get to Ohio. The ride here from Florida to Georgia was pretty smooth. Technically, it's supposed to have been a 6.5-hour drive, but I'm learning to stop more often when I take long drives. And I stopped a lot of times just to give my legs some stretch. It makes a world of difference when you just stop and stretch for about 5 minutes or so and then get back on the road. So I'm doing that a lot more often when I'm driving. So technically I got here it took about 8.5 hours instead of 6.5 hours, which was okay for me because I knew I was gonna get there the same day. Now, when I go to Ohio, it's from Georgia, it's going to be a 3-day road trip, and I only plan on driving like 4 or 5 hours a day. It's only a 12.5-hour drive from here to Ohio, so I'm going to really take my time and drive less. All right, so before we get going, I'm going to take you guys outside and show you my setup for this campground for the next few days. But before we go outside, I want to show you guys a quick traveling hack. I don't know why or how this came to mind, but I know I've said this a couple times. You know, sometimes I just think I'm a genius. Okay, I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna say it out loud. Sometimes I think I'm a genius. Okay, so here's my traveling hack. Okay, you know I got all this stuff up on my counter right here. I have my toaster oven, my microwave, and my ice machine. So what I did this time was I took everything off the top, the fan, and all of these things, my drinks set up. I took them off and I set them on the bed. But I didn't want to keep having to move my microwave, my ice machine, my toaster oven on the bed. So I came up with this idea. I got a tension rod from Walmart, a tension rod, and let me demonstrate to you guys what I did. Okay, I won't do it really tight, but I put a tension rod across here. I made sure that it was tight up against each side of the walls, and it worked perfectly. It held my microwave, my toaster oven, my ice machine. It held it in place. And I was like, yay! So it just quickens my process when I prepare to travel and set up once I get where I am. So again, I just took my fan and my drink setup off of there, put those on the bed, and put my tension rod up, and it held those items right on the countertop. How neat is that? That's a good idea. Come on now, give me my props. I bet you none of y'all thought of that. All right, Anthony, come on, get over yourself now. Let's move on. All right, FOAs, I have a correction to make because I was misinformed with the deadline of the cruise. The deadline is not July the 30th, it is July the 11th. So once again, you have until July the 11th, not July the 30th, to finish paying off your cruise. I just wanted to put that out there, make sure all of you who are going on the cruise and are still making payments on your cruise, that the deadline to finalize your cruise is not July the 30th. It is July the 11th. All right, let me just say that the gnats here are in full effect. I have been attacked by gnats since the day I got here. I was setting up and all that stuff, and I can't tell you how many times I was batting gnats out of my face and everything. But let's go over here. Let me show you guys something. All right, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Check it out. I do have a cover for my truck. I had this cover. It was in a box and it was in one of my previous videos, but you guys, I guess, didn't notice it when I showed you the hose bags that I bought. Yeah, so I do have a cover, and I'm keeping the same bed liner that I bought. I'm not getting my truck bed sprayed of any sort. I actually never heard of that until you guys was mentioning it. A lot of you were mentioning it in the videos about getting your truck bed sprayed and everything. And I guess I never heard of it because I'm new to being a pickup truck owner. So I don't know all the little accessories and things that you can get done to a pickup truck. But anyway, I have a cover. It works fine. It poured down rain at Florida before I left, and it did well. It didn't get wet on the inside. Well, actually, it got a little bit wet down here on the floor on the inside. But other than that, no water anywhere else on it. So I have pretty good faith in this cover here that I bought. So I am going to keep this. Now, as for, I'm not going to get all in here, but there's a little look at how I packed up some things. I did bring one of my bins here and have some small things in that. All right, let's walk over to this way here. Up on the tree, as you guys can see, the flies, not only the gnats are in full effect here, the flies are in full effect too. So I got my trusty fly bag traps. You guys have seen these in my videos several times, but I messed this one up. I probably got to put a different one in there because when I was trying to put it up there, I didn't have a nail. So I set that on the ground, and next thing I know, I looked and it had fell over and all of the water came out of this one, and I was just like, oh my goodness. But I do have 3 others, so if that one is not going to be effective because of what happened, I'll just put another one up. All right, I'm going to turn you guys around and show you what my setup is at this campground. Okay, this is a front look at the site. I actually like this site a lot. All right, I have my, let's move a little closer. Okay, there's the fire pit right there. One thing I like about the position of this fire pit is that it's close to the deck. I've been to a couple of campgrounds that had fireplaces, and the fireplace was all far from the deck. I like the proximity of this fireplace to the deck. The decks here are concrete decks, which I really like, as opposed to wooden decks. So it came with this huge table, and I looked up and this table has a hole in it, and I stuck my pride flag on it. By the way, happy Pride Month to the LGBT FOAs and everybody else that are celebrating the LGBT Pride Month. And okay, let's just take a little quick roll around. There is the table. It's a humongous table. Then I brought my 2 red chairs. I brought 2 of the 4 red chairs with me and my black table. And again, I set my refrigerator and my jackery out right there, which is pretty cool. Then around here this way, I put my little grill setup, which I really like because I brought this little black table this time around, and it's a great prep table. I've already grilled once since I've been here. And then there is my bug zapper, and I'm telling you, it has been zapping the heck out of them bugs, especially at night. Boy, you really hear them popping. But not too fancy, very simple. But that's a look at this site that I'll be occupying for the next couple days. Now let's go around and let me talk to you guys about my setup experience when I got here. I got this big block right here from Camp Mars. It was on a campsite that when I became a perm. And this is the first time I had to use these orange leveling blocks. This is just the basic setup right here. You know, water, power, sewage. You guys have seen this several times. But look at this, guys. This is the first time I had to use all these orange. Oh, that one is not even all the way on. I had the hardest time setting up this trailer when I got here. I mean, I just cannot remember the steps because I haven't had the opportunity to get practice because I haven't been moving a lot, you know. I haven't moved this trailer prior to this trip for almost 2 months. So when I went to try to set it up, I was all over the place. Kathy actually called me when I was setting it up, and I was like, it's a hot mess. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't get this. And so I just was like, oh my goodness. So I finally managed to do it. It was getting dark outside because I did the setup the day before I was to take off, which was a great thing. Good thing I did do it because, oh man, it took me a minute to get everything all packed up and ready to go. I will say it is easier to pack things up to take off on the trip than it is to set things up when I get where I'm going. So the leveling part, I showed you guys the orange blocks on each of the stabilizers. That is the first time I had to actually try and level the trailer off. It was just, I didn't know how many of those orange things to put under there. I was so frustrated. And then Adolfo came over, and when I was pulling in, and I'm expecting him to help me out, and he didn't help me out. He's like, oh, you're not supposed to talk to people when they setting up because they might forget something. I'm like, bump that, I need help, and you know I need help. You know, and he actually did not help me neither. I was like, okay, I was fit to be tied with him for a minute or two. But I managed to get everything done. My trailer is still not leveled 100%. And I just said, you know, it's good enough. It's good enough for now. I'm not going to keep fooling with it. It was later in the day when I arrived. I was just ready to just relax and just get some rest. But I have to get better at it though. I do. I have no choice but to get better at it because I refuse to be frustrated every time I have to set up and break down this trailer when I want to go somewhere. I'm not going to do it. So I am going to learn how to do it. Oh my God, these gnats. I'm about to get out of here. Just in case some of you guys forgot what this campground looks like, I'll show you guys a little bit of the main parts of the campground. These are some of the cabins that they have here on site. Here's a little overview of the walk that I'm doing. Doesn't this look like something like Little House on the Prairie? Hey, Adam. Okay, these are some of the cabins that they have here. I think they're pretty cute. There's another one there. Here's one there. This is going to be a short little tour. And this is how I get to the pool area from my site. Hopefully no one is at the pool right now and I can film. Oh, they got music playing. Go figure. Go figure. I'll go as far as I can before I think, oh, someone is at the pool. Okay, I never walked up this way before. So let's see what's here. It looks like more, I don't know if these are cabins. They're pretty big. Quite secluded. It's probably why I never saw it before. I don't know if this is someone's perm spot or this is a rental. But this looks really nice here. Wow, sir. Look at this. I don't think anyone's here because I don't see a car. So let me go try to take a look in here. Quite sure it's closed. Okay, I see somebody, I think, in I've never been around here before. They got a lot of pine cones on the ground. Oh wow, I gotta go across the little mini bridge here. He got a beehive hat on like I have. Wow, look at this massive fireplace, fire pit. This is nice.
How you doing?
Good, good. This is a nice little tucked away area. I know I need to put my hat on like that.
It helps a lot.
It does, because these gnats are tearing me up. Now, is that your place or is that a rental?
This is my place.
Okay, yeah.
This is mine. So, live here full time.
Oh, good. Good for you. Nice secluded area.
It is.
Okay, I think I'm lost now because I.
Turn to the right and it'll take you back towards the tent camping area.
Oh, okay. Thank you. This is the tent area. This is where I was staying prior to getting the trailer. You guys remember this area right here. And when I tell you guys, if you look up the road that I just now walked down, I'm trying to get in the shade so you can have a better view. That road right there, when it rains, it just floods all the way down and around. All right, the outdoor shower is over here where I used to shower. Now they have an outdoor shower where I am now, but this is the bridge. I think they need some steps right here. And this thing is a little bit weak. All right, they have a step down on this side. And here are some more cabins to the right. All right, here are some more cabins. And the little building ahead that you're looking at with the red top, that's the shower house. They have an outdoor shower on the side and an indoor shower, bathroom, etc. inside the building. It seems like every time I pack up this trailer and then take it on a trip and then get to where I'm going, unpack, something goes wrong with the trailer. This time it's the hot water heater. Last time it was the furnace that malfunctioned. So this is where the hot water heater system is on this trailer. I tried to look in here and make some sense out of it to see if something stood out to me that could possibly be the problem. I looked at countless YouTube videos, but it's hard to find information on what to look for this particular setup, this particular heating system right here. There might be some similarities from one water heater system to the next, but the ones that I looked at, the videos that I looked at, did not help me to resolve what this might be. I mean, I did my usual thing. I turned this off. I usually turn everything off while I'm driving. So I turned this off like I usually do. Came back. They have no reset button on this one. The only thing I can do is try to turn it off and turn it back on. And, you know, maybe that would have rebooted it, but it didn't happen in this case. So I don't know what the issue is, but that's not the biggest problem. This is why I know something is going on with it, other than, you know, it's not working. And I'll show you what that is on the inside. Because this, ever since I had this trailer, this has never happened to me before. So this is why I know something is going on. All right. Oops. All right, this is the display screen right here. I'm gonna try to sit you guys down. All right, y'all already know. Ain't no fancy editing here. All right, this is the display screen right here for this. Let me see if I can get some more lighting going on around here. Now, usually when I press this button here, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and I can't fly. When I hit that button earlier and all yesterday, this thing did not light up. It did not light up. I'm not playing. Because I was about to say, when I hit this button, the screen stayed black and it did not light up. And then it worked. Okay, let me try this. I'm gonna try to turn my water on. I'm telling you now, if this water works, I'm gonna be fit to be tied. Okay, it's still doing what I thought it was gonna do. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you what it does. I was like, oh my God. All right. Yesterday, the screen was completely black. Okay, now I can hit it and the display lights up. But this is what happens when you turn the water on. This screen right here. Okay, let me get you guys in there. All right, when you turn the water on, which is on, this display screen is supposed to be lit up and 3 symbols are supposed to come across there. It'd be like a shower head, a heater type of deal to show you, like, I guess the hot water is actually ignited and working. And I forgot what the 3rd symbol is, but 3 symbols will come up there during the duration of you having the water on. Then when I turn the water off, technically speaking, the 3 symbols would go away. And that's not happening. So let me even see if this water was... Ah! It's working! Oh my God, it's hot! Oh my God, I'm not joking. Oh my God, I'm telling y'all, here's my hand up to my mother in heaven. This mess, I was about to say SHIT, was not working yesterday. I'm telling you, look. Oh my God, making me seem like I'm a fibber. I got some hot water. I don't know, maybe something went out of place during the travels. Maybe it needed a day to settle in. I have no idea. I'm telling y'all, I swear up to my mother up in heaven, the hot water was not working yesterday. Oh my God. I was like, ah! Oh my God, it's working. But the screen still don't come on though. I can't believe it. You know what? I don't care if that screen don't come on. I'm not taking this trailer to the shop just to get that screen on. As long as I got me some hot water, I'm okay. And everything else is working. Let me turn it on while this screen is on. Okay, none of that's doing what it's doing. Oh my God. But look, that's not even what I'm looking at. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Alrighty, so much for that. I have hot water now. Woo, Lord have mercy. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys, you know that. Now my next video, Joe, Adolfo, and myself, we are having a cookout. I do plan on filming that, but the way that I'm going to do it is I'm just going to set my phone up on a tripod and we're just going to have a good time and enjoy it. It's not going to be a lot of direct interaction with you guys. Again, I plan on just sitting the phone on a tripod, and I might move it in different directions, but for the most part, we're just going to have a good time and we're going to cook out, make some burgers and some hot dogs and that type of thing. So that's probably coming up next or close to coming up next. All right, guys, I'll see you guys the next time.